autonomy, forgetting the fact that under Bukwari, Bukwari signed something. I don't know if some of you remember. At the point, Bukwari signed something, they call it executive order, that gives autonomy to local governments in Nigeria. All on paper, lies, propaganda. He is about to do his own now.
And this is the same country that some group of people just issued a warning to some local government in the northeast that they should leave their place for them. If they come and make
told the people of Tubunrogo, they've told them to leave. And then guess what? Just a few days ago, they killed 15 fishermen in that community. 15. ISWAP killed them. And they have told the rest of them who survived, leave or you will die. People are already living. They are living.
And we have and we have a president. We have a local government chairman there. Then you have a governor there. You have ministers. You have, see, I just sometimes the whole thing's me. That is why I have always told people that are closer to me, there is no matter of conviction you will convince me to tell anybody to go and vote next time. You are joking, because how do you expect people to vote for people who does not recognize them? These people does not care for you. When they get there, they just, Nigerian politicians, it's like they are living in a different world. It's like they don't live in Nigeria, but they are inside Nigeria. It's like they don't, what they are saying is different from we as Nigeria. What we see is different from what they see.
Alternative world. Mm-hmm.
Like you cannot imagine somebody who thinks straight, a whole senator, will sit down in the parliament and be talking of how to change national anthem with what is going on now. Not be juju be that.
Not juju. It passed juju, sir. Passed juju, but people wait to allow them. Because they still continue to allow them.
It don't be like, say, it's like you see, like you once said, there was a time pastors were saying, if you eat for dream, and people, the village people, they pursue you, it's not a good thing to eat in dream. I will tell you now that majority of Nigerians, they are eating their best meal in their dream now. Because
food not there. Why don't you go shop for a dream this evening? So I don't know, maybe not fried rice or something. I'm thinking of going to Tantalize.
People are cooling off in the best restaurants in their dream as we speak. Now I go say, if they ask me money, I go wake up because there is no way, there is no food.
At least businesses are already saying that one of the problems businesses are facing in Nigeria is patronage. They have the food, they have everything, but people don't get money to buy anything.
Who want that? The country is just going down. The things that surprise me is that these people will come on air, they will be speaking as if that they are not in that. See, how can you convince somebody now? They will just think that what is happening in Nigeria, that people don't see them outside. How can you convince somebody to come and invest in a country where somebody just wrote a notice that if you come to this local government, you people have your hair will roll? Then in the eastern part of Nigeria, that one is a no-go area. In Lagos, investments that people have invested with their hard currency, then somebody will just come on a good day and use bulldozer to bulldozer everything up. How can people come and invest in such a place?
And it is not a rocket science, okay? We cannot wish away insecurity. You get that?
You cannot. Nothing.
We wish it away. Oh yeah, insecurity, end. Oh, thank God! We wish it and it has.
The government is not helping in any. See, you know what? See, infrastructures. If you are even building infrastructure, we have architects in Nigeria. We have people that read engineering. This, how can they see in the West? An Italian man who wants to make road, we employ an Italian man that will make the road. They will not go to China and bring somebody from China, or go to Germany and bring people from Germany. Except it is a collabo. Maybe the two countries want to have a joint a bridge or a rail that connects each other. That is why you have engineer from this country and another engineer from this country combining to make the project. If it is within this country, they will employ their own indigenous people. Have you ever seen it? I don't understand what is wrong with us.
It is, we understand what is wrong with us is that we allow criminals, okay, to rule us, even though we did not give them the power to rule us, but they are ruling us anyway. So we are too somehow disorganized. I won't say we are scared. We are too disorganized to get rid of them. We must organize, right?
No, that is the right word. Disorganized, and there is still hope. There is still hope of believing in a spiritual help among Nigerians. It is too common with us. I leave everything for God. God go do am. We survive. God has been faithful. God is doing it. Everything will work out. See, do you know that since I've been in this country for almost 3 decades now, I've never seen an Italian man telling if something happened to him, we say blood of Jesus.
It's only us now. You know, so we are the ones who are closer to God, because our criminal ruiners and their collaborative pastorpreneurs, they told us that God loves poor people. Since we are too many who are poor, here you get. So then we feel like the only thing we have is God's love. So therefore, that makes us closer to God.
Exactly. Like one of my friends said,
we became more superstitious.
One of my friends said,
right.
Exactly. One of my friends said, he said in the book, they refer to people like the sheep. The sheep, the lamb, the sheep. He said he's not going to be a sheep. He better be a lion, because a sheep, you will always treat a sheep. He not going to be sheep for anybody. He wants to be a lion.
Free the sheepy, free the sheepy. So everybody wants to free the sheepy now to make sure that people stop acting like sheep, because sheep's like that.
Because if the world is already open now for people to realize, know yourself. Yes. Because it is very obvious now that it's very obvious now that people are beginning to realize how the world works, how we have been bamboozled. But you know, the Nigerian system is so, we are so traditional, we are so divided tribally, we are so in everything. Sometimes I don't even know if we are good. You see, I told someone like this, we are just setting the pace. But I don't think we are going to see Nigeria better in our own time, this generation, maybe in the next 4 generations. This generation, it go hard. It's
not impossible.
Yes, I know.
It's not impossible. You know, like I use the word organized, right? We are disorganized for now. Aduke, the first caller, said something like she was able to pick out what reliable funding could do for causes like this. Okay, I'm not saying that we would like to see some black money funded, like CIA, for example. Now, right? If CIA,
understand.
You get what I mean? If CIA now just grab this IPOB matter, the Afra go happen within 2 years.
Now you they talk that one.
So that's why I said that it may be difficult. I don't know why I use CIA, maybe because I read the book, okay? Because usually I always say, if people actually are organized enough, right, to say this is what we want and this is how we're going to go this, and everybody, the roles are shared, right? Nigeria, the better of Nigeria is when Nigeria breaks up. Now, if it doesn't even break up, that everybody have their own country right away, Nigeria is going to break into different parts where, like, it may not even be regional, the 3 regional, whatever we had then, right? But in fact, something is going to shift, and it's going to shift in the next, the next 5-10 years, if it lasts that long, okay? And in our lifetime,
no, it will not be up to.
Yeah, in our lifetime, Nigeria is going to break. Maybe not to countries yet, but it's not going to be this Nigeria that you are seeing now. They will push it.
No.
Just give it time.
Mayegun, you are definitely 100% right. It is going to break, so because it's too, you know, the politicians, the mistake they are making now is just too, you know, there is a saying that when there's an adage in my place that say, a food that will kill a dog, the dog will not perceive the aroma of the poison inside. He will eat it. And so that is the way these politicians are doing now. You see the things they are doing. Sometimes even a primary school old pupils, we ask the question: are these people reasoning at all? Like they just do things as if they are baby
now than they were 50 years ago. Put it this way: people are going to be more aware the next 25 years than they were the last 25 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And because the people of the last 25 years are now adults. Okay, so they understand better why they are where they are now, and with the better information, right, that we are already dishing out every now and then. Nigeria won't survive another 25 years under this madness. It won't survive another 5 years. I just
no, it won't.
Sound exaggerative, right? It can
won't
collapse within the next 1 year, right? But I do not want to sound exaggerative. It can't continue like this. Let's be honest. Never.
No, you can't
survive.
No.
See, you cannot sustain a country like this. Let them enjoy all these things for now. That is making them feel like nobody can.
It not go last. It's like when the money, when they were doing this, their voodoo economy, you made a documentary on it and said that there is no way that it will not soil them too. It will come back to where they will come back to where they started. We are already there again now. So it's already propelling to that doom.
Sure, you get.
Because there is no way you will do it now. Look at the issue of the coastal road. When they wanted to do it, people said, "When people not go," they went, they destroyed. Now they are saying, we are looking into it. After you have destroyed people's property, you see the mistake. The more they make the mistake, the more they are going to create a catalyst that will.
Now people are thinking, what we are doing right now, Bright, is that we are letting people know that they have options. They were told that they had no option before. We were told when we had no options. Instead that we take what they give to us, and if we try to fight it, they kill us. Now we are making people realize that they actually have options that is beyond these criminals. Wait till everything clicks. Okay? And I've told people before, I said, you are laughing now, you will not be laughing for long. Just give it time.
No.
They won't be laughing for long.
No.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. You're going to have a nice day.
Another one, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So that's a good one. I am convinced, whether I'm alive or not, Nigeria is not going to survive what these guys have done to her. I mean, my own primary wish, even on my deathbed, it would be, I want to see an independent Yoruba, where the Yorubas, as much as we know they grieve for ourselves to some extent, where we're actually like sitting, discussing, deliberating our issues by ourselves, providing solutions, and in fact, dreaming together too. You get what I mean? That would be my own primary dream and wish, okay? But you see, something is that you cannot sustain this mismanagement of a country. The more people fall into the bracket of that multi-dimensional poverty, very soon, all of you where they talk, say, let's say they use juju or jazz on these people. Now go on, they say, now who unlock the jazz? Bad governance is a stray bullet, okay? It doesn't discriminate. Even the criminal politicians, it will be too late for them to make any changes with what they are doing so far. It will be too late to reverse what is coming. So they should continue. Let them murasi. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I'm fine, but today
it's afternoon already, sir.
No, it's still morning. It's still morning, for another half hour. It's still morning.
Grand. So thanks so much for your patience there.
And I'm always telling you, I don't know how you do this work that you're doing, honestly. I don't know how you get up every day and you just keep on doing this thing you're doing. I don't know, like the previous caller, I can even hear his exasperation with the whole Nigerian situation, It's just every day, when you talk, maybe I've heard it all, then the next day you hear more. And you realize, I think I've got to the point where I don't think we'll ever stop. There'll be a point where we'll stop hearing, negative news, news out of that country. People keep talking about government. We don't have a government. Is it not clear that there's no government?
No government.
There's no. I think you don't really understand the meaning of governance or what it means to be governed. Because if you have a clear definition of what it means to be governed, if you understand what how good governance is supposed to affect your life and the lives of even the unborn, right? Then you understand that Nigeria doesn't have a government. It has never had a government ever since, for the longest time, and that's why people kind of like don't even understand what it means to be governed. Somebody builds 1 kilometer road, you do commissioning, you sing, dance, you do this and you do that. That should be like a given. It's not for you to come and, tell me to sing and dance for you because you did your job. So there's a basic lack of understanding of what government is. So sometimes when people come in and say, oh, don't the government do the government, this government, especially this particular one, they're not capable of doing anything, except this destruction that they have. They have this path of destruction that they have set the country on. That is what they're doing. Imagine asking people to leave their traditional homes. They should go. And they're even going. But if I sit where I am and I say to them, don't go, I'm asking them to die.
Yeah.
Because no one is. And you'll be blamed for their death. And nobody, the people who should be in charge, the people who should take charge of that situation, nothing. But let them just kill one person in green. Maybe we don't even know that the person is military or anything. They will descend on that place, just like in Abia State. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, what they call it, no protocol, no process, no nothing. Something happened in a state. You didn't ask yourself, let us investigate, let us find out. No, nothing. You just go there, kill people, raise, destroy. And when you stand back, you say, oh, the last one.
With impunity, nobody's going to come anyway for them. Nobody's going to come and rescue them.
Who is going to come and rescue them? You're the ones that are supposed to be rescuing them. So if you're the ones perpetrating that act of evil on top of them, who's going to rescue them? The other day, that stupid NSA or NSA government or governor or whoever has that place said that killing a soldier is equal to threatening the government, right? And my question to him would have been, if killing a soldier is threatening the government, what about killing the citizens? Who is threatening that? Who then takes responsibility for the death of the citizens? But like you've always said on this platform, we don't have citizens in Nigeria. So I will not, be saying the same thing about people who say that. We're not citizens. Because the country is undefined, right? It has Nigeria as an entity, as a geographical location, is not defined. So therefore, for you to call yourself a citizen of what? Of who? What are you benefiting as a citizen of that entity? Nothing. Except death and destruction. Where do we start from?
We'll start from educating ourselves. Do you know the good news I have for you while you were talking, right? Is the fact that, people do say that these guys listen to us. And some of us actually knows that they do. Now, I just got a message here that says they have a bill that is expected to be presented to the National Assembly on regional system of government in Nigeria. Charm.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get that.
Right. We do talk about when people say, break it up, and some will say, but can't we just start with tech? Now, and then people will say, oh, do you know that this guy actually watches and listens to us here?
Yeah, I think
even though probably with some faceless whatever account and all that. Then I said, while you were talking, right? And then you ended up your conversation there with where do we start from? What do we do this? So I said, well, I've got a good news then that before we figure out where to start from, Charm, it seems these guys, indeed, they are hearing us because there is a bill before their National Assembly now. Okay? And it's expected to be discussed and possibly finalized by the 1st of October this year. It is to discuss the return to regional system of government in Nigeria. Now, I am not taking all of that in. I just said I should tell you that the people the people that said the Nigerian unity is not negotiable. It's like they want to start negotiation now. Charm. I just told Bright, I said, this is not going to continue like this. Okay? It is the only worst fear is if these guys hijack this goal, right?
Exactly.
The same criminals now charting the cause for regionalism, then that is a cause for concern. I'm going to talk about that later tonight. But yes, they now want to start regional system of government and change the law.